Welcome back, everybody, to Decision Time, your obviously number one MMA and UFC podcast where, the three of us talk about UFC and MMA.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm joined by my lovely co-hosts. I'm Jacob, by the way, Samir, and Ben. Kind of a weird weekend.
We just want to give, before we get into all that, we just want to give a quick appreciation.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody who watched our last few videos. Thank you to everybody who subscribed. We love all of you. I mean, we got so many, the traction was crazy. We really appreciate it.
Yep.
Grateful for it.
Yep.
And, if you like it, give us a sub, throw us a like even.
We appreciate it.
We appreciate it. Samir, he's grateful for it.
Yep.
So, anyways, with that being said, Jacob, take it away.
With that being said, kind of a weird card this weekend. Not super duper into it, but it's it's a UFC Fight Night. There's always bound to be some bangers.
Nothing.
Exactly. So without further ado, let's get into that. We'll get into some UFC news, some pullouts, some replacements, stuff like that.
All that.
And general MMA news. So without further ado, let's just get right into this card. So UFC Fight Night Perth happening in obviously Perth, Australia. Usually a pretty historic place for cards.
Because they have champions.
Because they have champions.
Yeah.
They have a champion.
Yeah, they
have two.
They used to have two?
JDM and Volk.
JDM.
Yeah.
Right.
But this year, they're not cooking.
No.
Did not cook. Like,
if you think about it, once Tai Tuivasa stopped fighting, it all went downhill.
That's what I'm saying.
He was the glue that held them all together.
That's what I'm saying.
Or you could say he was the shoe that held them all together. Am I right, player? Come on, guys. Come on. Give me some.
Any prelims, though, that you guys want to talk about of note? Obviously, we'll post our full fight predictions on our Instagram and TikTok. And, but any prelims that we want to discuss a little bit that kind of jumping out to you?
I mean, I have the heavyweight bout between Pericic and Ellison.
Okay.
Just because I'm really excited about Ellison as a heavyweight prospect. He's 5-1, and he's one of the more active heavyweights, and I just like seeing that in the heavyweight division. Just a fighter, not just stand around, wait to box, and then if not, just gas out within the first round. So, and if he wins, he's probably gonna get
a ranked fight.
I mean, it's potential.
Next two.
Yeah,
it is heavy.
I mean, it's only
it is heavy.
Yeah, like half of the division's ranked and half isn't. So
exactly. Ben, any prelims that you're pointing out?
There's a few that are interesting. It's kind of crazy that it's actually also really bad that only one of the prelims. There's only one fighter. There's three fighters on the entire card that are ranked.
Yep.
Carlos Ulberg, Dominick Reyes, and Loma Lukbomi.
And she's the
first fight.
Yep. Women's strawweight.
Right. So, why do they suck at making cards?
For such a and again, I mean, if you saw Ben's video on our Instagram, talking about lightweights and stuff like that, there's so many lightweights ranked right now that could have fought on this main card.
Dan
Hooker. Great.
Where you at, buddy?
Yeah, he could have fought Armin, Patty,
Charles
and I don't
next week.
And I don't blame Dan Hooker for that. I mean,
or 2 weeks from now.
I mean, we could blame Dan Hooker, but we could also blame the opponents that are sitting and waiting for title fights. Or I want a lot of those guys just need one. They win one more fight and they get the title shot against Ilya. Realistically, Patty, Armin, not Charles, but Justin, any of those guys win one more. Dana's okay, at least you fought. You know what I mean? So
that's the thing is that really, which we might get into a bit later, but I was gonna say really Charles, his next fight, that really could be a number one contender fight, kinda, because those guys are actually fighting.
Yeah.
But
and especially we'll get into it, but if Gamrot wins, that's a pretty impressive win against the number 4 contender.
Yep.
So. But one prelim I'm excited for is obviously just the feature prelim. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Navajo?
Yeah, something like that.
Sterling versus Rodolfo Bellato. Rodolfo Bellato, mid. This guy sucks.
Rodolfo Bellato, he's a fraud.
He's a fraud. He did the Paul Craig pass out.
Yep.
And that fight originally was scheduled for a different date. He backed out and then just died, fake died in the ring. And Navajo Sterling, pretty exciting kind of prospect, I guess.
Solid.
Like, he's 2-0.
Solid for sure, yeah.
2 decisions, but, like, hey, you beat a guy like Bellato, who's, like, higher up in, like, that 20-ish range.
Mm-hmm.
You could get one more fight, and then you're ranked. You know what I mean? Like, so,
sure.
Or you get a ranked fight. So, and he actually beat the guy who's fighting in the co-main.
Yeah, no, they've both. So Sterling has fought. He's fought someone on that card. Like, he's fought someone in there, and Bellato has also fought someone.
Yeah, he fought.
They fought one of them fought Erslan. One of them fought Crute.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Low-key, Sterling should have got higher up on this card.
Like, placement wise.
Yeah. How was Ivan Erslan the guy he beat the co-main? Hear me out now.
That Jimmy Crute in the 2-5. Man, that's different gravy.
Any more prelims though that we want to talk about, or should we just get right into this main card and bang this one
Obon
out?
Elliott, the Welsh gangster.
He's cool.
Don't play about him.
Don't
play about him. Welsh gangster, friend of the pod, Braden loves the Welsh gangster. One of 2 UFC fighters he could name. The other was that one dude who, like, retired. I don't even remember his name, but so yeah, he's the only Welsh fighter in the UFC that actually matters.
Yeah.
And he's the gangster.
Cool.
Anyways, yeah, that's about it.
All right. Well, let's move on to our main card.
Banger main card, if you think about it, really. If you think about it, right? Lock in.
Sure. But we have Tom Nolan versus Charlie Campbell as the first fight on the main card at lightweight. I mean, Charlie Campbell's cool. He's cool, but I like personally. I think Tom Nolan's gonna win this fight. He's 25 years old, 2-0 in the UFC. I think he's just got the more upside to him. He's 3-0, 3-0 in the UFC.
Oh wait, no, 3-1 also.
But Campbell is 3-1, but on a 3-fight win streak. But Campbell's also 2-0 in the UFC, so it definitely could be kind of a prospect for prospect type deal.
Yeah.
I think Charlie Campbell's young too. I want to check, but should be an exciting fight.
Sub 30, anyways. I don't know the exact number, but yeah, no, I think it's like they're both pretty good strikers. Well, they're both strikers. They're not grapplers, not wrestler types. So I do think it's going to be a knockout, probably,
or like a war decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's TKO.
Who do you think's going to win?
I think Nolan, just because
we all think it's going to be Nolan. Hey.
I think it's going to be Nolan because, like you said, they're both strikers, but Nolan's more stable, and he's also aggressive in the cage. And Campbell, from what I've read, doesn't have the gas tank on him.
Right.
Just if you look at the fight math.
Well, also, like, I
would pick Nolan because
I would also say Nolan's more proven. Like, there's nobody that Charlie Campbell's beaten that is as impressive as Vyacheslav Borshev, who Nolan just beat in his last fight. So,
and also the boys in Australia, he has to represent.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's got that home crowd behind him, and he's also like for a lightweight, he's 6'3".
Really,
he's huge.
Jesus.
For a lightweight. So that could kind of give him more of an advantage, especially if it's going to be a striking match. Definitely give him the advantage in the exchanges if he uses his length and like reach advantage.
Do you think that the short notice will play a factor? Like, do you think he was more preparing for Evan Elder, and do you think Charlie Campbell can like
maybe
pull off a little upset type
maybe, but like I mean, it's hard to come at like a short notice fight. It's always hard to guess, just because on one hand you got Charlie Campbell coming in on short notice, who wasn't really prepared to fight this month.
Yep.
So he's had a short camp, and Tom Nolan has to change his entire camp for a guy that he wasn't really prepared for. So it's hard to kind of pick which one is worse for which fighter.
Yeah.
But I still think Tom Nolan with the home crowd.
I think that Tom Nolan would have beat Evan Elder as well. So
yeah.
That's all I got to say about that. Now let's get into the big fight of the night, the best fight of the night.
It has the potential to be.
Call him out, Jacob. Call him out.
Justin Tafa versus Louie, the Vanilla Gorilla, Sutherland. The Scot.
Scotland!
I like that. It's a good matchup. How is Justin Tafa still in the UFC?
Because he's fat, entertaining, and Australian.
There you go.
Same reasoning that ties in the UFC still.
Yeah, and ranked.
From New Zealand.
Oh, sorry, he's Oceanic. Oceanic, right? Because he's
no
Maori,
BK.
right? But yeah, no, he's just. I think is Ty. Australian? No, he's Australian, right? Time? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all the fat Oceanic dudes. They're all
jumble in your head.
Yeah, Justin Jr., Ty. They're all the same fighter. They all are just fat and suck.
I actually think he's gonna win this fight.
You have him winning.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear it.
I just think the one thing he has going for him is his power, and I don't know, like if he starts off well in the first round, which I think he would. I mean, he doesn't have the gas tank in him, so he's definitely gonna go all guns blazing in the first. And I think if he catches Louie, it'll be very, very hard for him to recover, especially with all the weight he's carrying on him. Mm-hmm. It's just a harder recovery. And I'm also I'm really hoping for I'm going for the Australian parlay.
Okay.
So I'm really just manifesting.
Trust Samir with your money.
Yeah.
Here to hear first.
I'm really manifesting it. You know, all the Mexicans won on the last card.
So you're thinking all the Aussies are gonna win?
I mean, I think
the
so.
Oceanic people.
Yeah, remember, Tafa from New Zealand.
No, I know that.
Yeah, I disagree.
Louie Sutherland's
gonna absolutely dominate this
for all
fight.
being real.
You said Tafa, if he catches them,
he won't catch it.
Listen, guys.
And
wishful thinking.
I'm wishful thinking for Louie because I am supporting my Scotsman. Justin Tafa, previous in the past, has never done well against guys who are taller than him and can actually throw a decent punch. And Louie Sutherland is both those things.
I say Justin Tafa's just never really done well against guys who are in the UFC.
Yeah. And Louie is he was an LFL champion. He's a big dude. He's 265, 6'3". I think he just has that power and has a true advantage to be a good prospect. He's only 31 too, so he could break onto the scene as a solid heavyweight Scot.
He's just the opposite of Paul Craig. Welcome back, Paul Craig, but good. Because instead of grappling, he's a striker.
No, out of nowhere, he just drops into guard and tries to get him in a triangle choke.
And then wins.
And wins. Hear me out now.
Welcome back, Paul Craig.
No, but I think Louie's gonna win. He's just Justin Tafa's just not that good, and
Justin Tafa is gonna be just out of the UFC.
Yeah, after this, he'll be 4-6 in the UFC and 7-6 in his MMA career.
Yep.
Kick rocks, buddy. I like you. You're cool. You're funny.
I like his little dance.
Yeah, and the stash is sick.
Oh.
But you and your brother need to go the fuck home. Go back to New Zealand.
Junior will keep around for one more fight. He was supposed to
got heel hooked.
Yeah,
in the first 20 seconds.
But everybody else got heel hooked by him too. So.
Yeah, I'm taking Louie. I think he gets it done, and kind of. This is the first upset of the.
Is he the underdog?
No. I think it's the upset of the Australian fans. They get a little taste of okay, well, not every one of our guys are gonna win.
Yeah.
Even though he's New Zealand. Any more to say about that, Ben, Samir? You don't want to change your pick at all?
No.
All right.
He's locked in.
He's
locked in with Tafa.
That's what. Not fair, but I'll support you. I won't be mad at that pick. Moving on though, we got Jake the Celtic Kid Matthews taking on Neil Magny.
Which is a funny name because he's also from Oceania.
Oh yeah, not. Yeah, I mean this is an interesting fight. It's gonna be a fun fight. I always love a Neil Magny fight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never gonna complain about a Neil Magny fight.
I was looking at it. Do you know how many fights the two of them have combined in the UFC?
No.
57 combined UFC fights. Neil Magny has 35, and Matthews has 22.
How could I forget? I was gonna say Neil Magny's nickname when I was announcing it.
The Haitian Sensation.
How could I forget he was the Haitian Sensation?
He's the only good person with that nickname.
Yeah.
Fuckwoods Horace. Anyways.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a cool fight.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight. Who do you think's gonna win?
I think Jake Matthews. I think this is another case of
We know you think he's gonna win.
I think it's another case of the home crowd playing a big factor in it. Jake Matthews too. I mean, he's had a lot of fights in the UFC and he's been around for a while, but he's 31. Like, he's relatively young.
He's on that Max Holloway timing.
Yeah, and he's won his last 3. I could see him still coming up and making a little bit of a push for a ranked fight. I don't think he would maybe win against any ranked welterweights right now. But
he could slam out Bonfim.
He could slam out Bonfim. You are correct. And I think Neil Magny's he's just not there anymore. Like, he did win his last bout, but before that, he kind of loses to younger strikers.
Yes. But he could also be goated because he did beat our guy,
Mike Malott. Fair enough.
So, really, if you think about it, Neil Magny's going to win and then go on a run to beat Jack Della Maddalena.
No.
Okay.
Also, that Mike Malott fight, he got lucky. Yeah, I wouldn't say he got lucky. Mike Malott just got stupid.
He just gave up. Yeah. I love you, Mike, but for your next fight, I desperately need you to lock in because if you lose to Kevin Holland, I will lose my house. So I really need you to lock in a few weeks' time.
Yeah, please, Mike. We've been hyping you up like crazy on this pod, and when your time comes to be talked about on this podcast, we are gonna hype you up like crazy.
It'll be a glaze competition
between me. I don't know how you feel about Mike Malott, Sphere. I don't know if you mess with him that much. You better mess with him.
Kind of impartial.
All right.
You know who I do mess with though? Jake Matthews.
Okay.
Marmalade on toast. Hungry Jack's crown.
Marmalade.
Shrimp on the Barbie. Australia's got it. That's not
Australia's finest.
No, I'm just kidding. But I do think he's gonna win.
Just playing.
I do think he's gonna win just because I know
by decision.
I just got it with the home crowd because if it was like at a neutral venue, I definitely think he'd lose because I gotta give Magny's a UFC veteran. He probably knows how to handle a 3-rounder, but I just don't think he'd be able to do it in front of the home crowd.
Yeah. Wait, so let's get a full prediction. How do you think Jake Matthews wins? Decision?
Finish? KO in the 3rd round.
KO. He's going in the 3rd round too.
Yeah, TKO 2nd.
2nd round sub. Give me that all day. Boom. Jake Matthews for the win.
Damn, y'all just copy my picks.
Can I go Jake Matthews by round 1 Anaconda joke?
Just going hyper.
Lock it in.
I'm going to say in the 3rd minute and 21st second.
Punches from the back. Hear me out now. Lock it in.
You say like the whole thing like, Neil Magny, he checks a kick and then falls backwards and then...
Just playing the entire... And that happens.
It just...
I knew the script.
You actually would get like shot or something.
Moving on though, we got the featherweight bout between Jack Jenkins and Ramon Taveras.
Great featured fight.
I know Ben wants to talk about this one and specifically talk about
Ramon
Ramon
my
Taveras.
God! Don't get me start on Ramon Taveras. That guy's actually a fraud. Jack Jenkins, he's not great, but he's just like
he's fun.
He's all right. He's all right, but Ramon, who are you? You're 1-1 in the UFC, right? 1-1, right? Who's the one against? A split decision robbery win against all of our guys, Sirhe Side, Canadian legend.
Yep.
He robbed him.
Yep.
If you look at the fight, he robbed him.
Absolutely.
He's 0-2 in the UFC. He's a bum. Jack Jenkins by wherever the fuck he wants. Good night and goodbye from the UFC.
Yeah, I'm also taking Jack Jenkins, honestly. I don't. Same reason Ben is. I don't like Ramon Taveras. I think he's a bum. At least Jack.
I'm stewing just thinking about it.
At least Jack.
My shirt. I'm getting hot right now.
At least Jack Jenkins has won a fight in the UFC, so I'll give him that. And
he's undeniably won a fight.
And they're both 31. Age isn't really gonna play a huge factor. And fuck Ramon Taveras. Go Jack.
I also think that Jack's gonna win. I think Taveras' approach to fights in the UFC is very weak-minded. He just goes into them already prepared to be on the back foot and kind of just make the other fighter uncomfortable. Not very good watches when he's in the octagon. And I'm sorry, guys. You guys are gonna sense a theme, Australian. So I gotta pick him.
Also, Ramon Taveras, you got a stupid ass haircut.
Fuck your hair.
Stripe
Fuck
on the
your
side.
hair. Fuck you. You're
Dumb as hell. Bum. Moving on.
Anyways,
Jimmy Crute.
banger co-main.
It is really not a banger co-main at all.
Jimmy Crute in the 5.
Yeah, this is ass.
Yeah.
Straight ass.
It's shit meets ass, really, if you think about it.
How is this a co-main?
Because, hear me out now, Jimmy Crute is Australian.
Okay,
There it is.
that's it, I guess. Yeah, I don't know who to pick. Like, Jimmy Crute's last win was in 2020, where he beat Modestus Bukauskas.
We know you have trouble with that name, it's
Yeah.
fine.
Who at the time was 27 and is now like the 16th or 15th ranked UFC light heavyweight. Since that win though, 0-4-2. So Jimmy Crute's had 2 draws.
He also beat Marcin Prachniow this year.
Sorry, 1-4-2.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but he also has had 2 draws.
2 draws.
And one of the guys he had a draw with, he lost to the next. Alonzo Menafield drew with, lost the next fight.
And every one of those losses, he got finished.
To be fair though, they were pretty good guys. It was Anthony Smith. Well, Anthony Smith. I mean, whatever.
Old ass Anthony Smith.
But Jamal Hill,
ass.
he's better than Jimmy Crute.
No
though.
controversy.
He's better than Jimmy Crute and
Didn't
Yvonne
beat his wife.
Erslan.
Whatever. Ass.
Oh, yeah.
And then on the other hand, like we got even Urslov, who again, might I mention, lost to Navajo Sterling.
Yep.
Who should be higher on
Yvonne
the
Erslan
card.
is not good either.
He's 0-2.
0-2 in the UFC?
0-2.
Yes, it's just kind of not good versus not good.
And in his last fight against Navajo Sterling, he got outstruck 2-1.
But he did. I mean, both of the losses are against like solid guys like Sterling and Ion Kutlaba.
It's just how how is it the co-main of Perth? Like Perth is like such a historic, cool venue.
Yeah.
They do a really good job putting on a really fun show.
Sometimes you just see them. They save for future cards. So whenever we have like a really bad fight night, you just know that in the next couple of cards,
Well,
next
that's the
couple
thing
of
is
fight
that
nights, they're gonna be stacked.
Look at next month's
Yeah.
fights. It's just
So
You take a weekend like this, but it sucks for the crowd.
It's better than last weekend.
I think it's extra bad too, because it's like you went from a week off to a shit card, and then it's just like bad. So it's nothing, and then bad, and then it's really good. It's like why can't we just like imagine if like the Perth card was 2 weeks ago, and then you had Noche this week.
See, I don't know why you guys are saying it's bad because Jimmy Crute got this.
So I'm saying it's bad because it is bad.
You know who's bad?
Yvonne Erslan.
Yvonne Erslan is bad because he can't deal with grapplers.
Nope.
And guess what Jimmy Crute is?
He's
An alright fighter.
He's kind of a grappler. He's alright. You don't grapple me. There you go. I guess I'm taking Jimmy Crute just because he won his last fight and Ivan is 0-2 and hasn't. I think Ivan loses this and just see you later, bud. Kick rocks.
Hopefully.
Have fun in Croatia. Bomb.
He will not. Anyways, speaking of another, we said this whole card is pretty mid. So is the main
You
event.
didn't make a pick.
Jimmy Crute.
Oh, okay.
I literally whatever.
Oh
he
yeah,
wants.
yeah.
Yeah, the main event also kind of stinky.
I
Ulberg
mean-
versus Reyes.
Stinky, cool, sure, maybe, but like it's fun.
It would have
Dominick Reyes is a cool, fun fighter, but Carlos Ulberg is not. Why you
Come
put?
on, guys.
Oh my god!
Guys,
Don't-
he grinded out Jan Blachowicz to a decision.
Don't tell me you're picked. I know you went all
I know you
Oceanic,
are picking him,
but like,
well,
don't do it.
Guys, Reyes is kind of
on a 4-fight win streak.
Yeah, say he's washed.
He beat John Jones.
He literally beat.
Well, he didn't.
He beat John Jones. But he's gonna lose to Ulberg by decision.
That's what I'm saying. Ulberg's gonna overwhelm him. Home crowd right there. You gotta also know, like, he's more fresh. When I think of Reyes, like, I just think of Unk. Even though he's not that old.
He's like, what, 30?
Yeah, it's just he started earlier.
He's 1 year older.
Yeah.
But he's been in the UFC. I don't know, man.
It's like, yeah, Max Holloway fights someone his age.
Yeah.
He's still Unk relatively because he started fighting at like 2 years old.
Go ahead.
It's like the 33-year-old prospect, Lerone Murphy.
I actually don't think it's gonna be a decision.
You got Carlos Ulberg by finish?
I got him by a TKO. I think he's gonna chin him.
TKO!
Mm-hmm.
In what round?
Whichever round he wants, man. I just got a feeling he's gonna chin him. And Reyes.
You don't think he's gonna hit him with a fadeaway? You don't think Reyes gonna hit him with the patented fadeaway?
I don't think so, no.
Green FN.
And I'm gonna make like $2,000 after this happens. Thank you, and you too. If you wanna use my
follow along
my
with
creator
Samir's,
link,
with Samir's
my creator
bets.
code on FanDuel. FanDuel.
At Samir.jpg.
Come on, guys. You could just send it directly to me. You know. I'll place the bet for all of us. Don't worry.
So I don't hate the Carlos Ulberg pick. You know, he's 7-1 in the UFC.
I hate it, but it is the pick.
He's 7-1 in the UFC, only losing his first fight versus Ncheku. Is that
Kennedy Ncheku?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, his last fight Jan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he beat an old Jan Blachowicz, grinded him to a decision, on the Leon Edwards Sean Brady card. He's impressive. Like I don't hate Carlos Ulberg. Like he is an impressive fighter, but he's just boring.
Isn't he from New Zealand too? Or is he Australian?
He's also from New Zealand.
Right.
He's just he just has boring fights. I feel like early in his career, like when he was facing unranked guys, he was like good and cool, and maybe it's a little bit smarter to go into fights against good guys and be like, I'm just gonna grind them out, get the decision win, and that's it. That's all I want to do is win.
But if you're doing that, you're gonna be the main event on a absolute shitter card. So
exactly. But Reyes, like, he's still like an impressive, really long striker. He beat John Jones.
Watch the tape. He beat John Jones.
And like from 2017 to 2019, he was 2017 to 2020, he was 7-0. Then
you're saying, okay.
Then because I'm including that he beat John Jones.
Right.
Then from 2020 to 2022, after the John Jones fight that he allegedly lost, he was 0-3. Then now he's 3-0. He's on a streak again. I think he's going to continue that streak. He's got 3 straight KOs, and he beat Krylov, who's 33 years old, was like a pretty good prospect, and the 13th ranked right now. And Krylov was on like a 3-fight win streak prior to Reyes, and then he met Dominick Reyes. I'm taking Dominick Reyes.
Dominick Reyes.
We're going to see it.
He's going on a run.
He's going on a run.
He's getting
championship title run right now. He's getting it back.
It started against Dustin Jacoby.
But I'm taking Dominick Reyes to win. I'm going to go against you guys. I do like Carlos Ulberg. I won't be surprised. If it goes to decision, I think it's going to be Ulberg. But if there is going to be a finish, I think it's crazy that you think Carlos Ulberg's going to get the finish. But if it is going to be a finish, I'm taking Dominick Reyes.
Demonic Dominic
Reyes.
That's tough.
And if he wins, he could get a title shot. I don't think he will.
I don't think so.
He said in like a tweet today. I don't know if it was a tweet or like an interview. He's like, if I win this weekend, I don't care. I'm not fighting until I get the title, which is just stupid because literally the next card has a title eliminator between Khalil and Yuri. So like, okay, bro.
Right, yeah, Yuri. I thought it was Jamal Hill again, but like, wait, no, they already fought.
No.
No.
It's Batman versus Superman.
Superman?
Yeah, Yuri Bohaska's Superman.
No, he's a samurai. He's a samurai, all right?
I couldn't think of a DC samurai. I was trying to think of the guy who trained Batman.
Ra's al Ghul.
No BK, my fault. But that's it. Those are our picks. So thank you so much for watching as always.
Yeah, we're done.
I gotta go to jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, I got it. So I can finally beat Carlos Ulberg.
But that's our picks. Again, if you want to see our full list, it'll be on Instagram and TikTok. But let's get into some news, guys. It's been an interesting week off of UFC. We had no card. The main news. Hopefully you saw it on our Instagram and TikTok. Shout out Samir for that amazing graphic.
Rafael Fiziev
pulled out due to injury and steps in. It was a whole ordeal.
Thing. Let's give a little rundown.
Yeah.
So first of all, for some reason, it was people were saying, "Oh yeah, Mateus Gamrot, that's so obvious, right?" But then people were like, "Wait, but Gamrot's saying that Charles is ducking him? That's weird."
Charles doesn't duck.
Yeah, and then there's all this stuff about like people were saying Mauricio Ruffy might be accepting a fight, which if that happened, would have been maybe the worst booked fight of the year. And then there's a whole thing where Charles's managers put an Instagram post where there's 3 flags on the post. Oh, what are the flags? Oh, they put Mexico because Diego Lopez was rumored. There's the Union Jack, Paddy Pimblett. What the heck? And then the Armenian flag. Oh my God, Armin's actually gonna have a fight. No, none of them. None of them. No. Turns out he actually will fight Mateus Gamrot. And he's not ducking.
No.
And he still might get knocked out.
No. Yep.
So, yeah.
It's a pretty interesting fight.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great one. I think it's actually going to be a really, really fun and interesting fight because they're both...
It's going to be a finish.
By submission?
I don't know by what. Someone's getting a finish.
Yeah. I think in that one, I think I'll take Charles by submission. I think grappling-wise, I think that's what it's going to be. I think it's just going to be a great grapple fest. And Charles, in my opinion, I think in most people's opinion, is like the greatest grappler in UFC. One of, if not the greatest grappler in UFC history.
Most submission winners.
And the best submission artist.
For fucking 25 years,
And he's still winning.
Took him
25 years later, he's still winning.
Took him a decade to get a belt. It's like embarrassing.
What belt you got?
Yo, the one I got right now. My pants. What you know about that?
The Gucci belt.
What you know about that?
It's gonna be a good one. Like I'm happy that Charles is not fighting Fiziev. Basically, Gamrot's a tough matchup, but I think Fiziev would have ended Charles's career.
I think this is the end of Charles' carear.
You think that? Are you thinking the same thing I'm thinking?
It's good. It's good that it's in Rio. He could run back to the favelas right after losing. Like he could get a hero's welcome. He's a favelas hero, not Brazil's anymore.
Well, the streets won't forget.
Streets won't forget that one time he had the belt and all those TikTok edits. But
yeah,
I don't think he has it in him anymore.
No.
I think he's just past it. Like when your body lets you down, and I feel like his body's letting him down, especially in the last fight that he had. It was really embarrassing. Like you're fighting one of the greatest up and coming fighters, probably gonna end as like top 5 fighters of all time, and you're just going there into exchange with them. You're leaving yourself wide open. It's like you've been in the UFC for so long, and to have like a moment like that in the most important fight of your career, it just shows that he's not as sharp anymore. And I feel like Gamrot's gonna go and he's ready to cause an upset. I feel like he has it.
See, I completely disagree about what you're talking about with Charles. I think Ilya's just so good. And I think Ilya's so good at, like, he's very, and like I know the comparison to Conor's always been there, like kind of been there since he won his first belt. But he's very Connery in the fact that he baits people. He wants to bait you into striking. So like he literally said to Charles, like, I forget what the exact like quote was, but like, you're not gonna throw with me, like you're gonna want to grapple me. And Charles was like, no, I'll stand and bang, like let's go then. And Charles got baited into that fight, which is a very rookie mistake. But I think when you're fighting a guy like Ilya who seems so overly cocky and seems so, it's like I said, it's very Connery, where like guys would make mistakes against Conor because he got so into their head, you know what I mean? And then okay,
I get what you mean.
Yeah, like, and I think a guy like Gamrot doesn't have that much of a, like, Gamrot's funny, the gamer, he's cool, but he doesn't have that like rage bait ability almost to like trick you to swing with him. And I think Charles, after getting knocked out like that, is going to come back into this fight with a little bit more, I got to be smarter. Because even after the fight, he literally said, that was stupid.
Yeah, but you're saying this is based on, this fight's going to get decided on the grappling, right?
I think it'll be a grappling match.
And then I don't think he's at his prime anymore. Like, I feel like Gamrot is going to go in there. He's going to dictate how exchanges go.
But one wrong move in the grappling exchanges against Charles, and you're submitted.
Yeah, but it's like the last couple of fights, even that one where he had, I know Armin's a great fighter. Mm-hmm. But it's like, why are you doing the showboating? And I could see him in Brazil. His ego's deflated. He's gonna try to showboat. Probably like end up losing the fight again. Like I just the last couple of fights he hasn't convinced me at all. Because even the guy he was fighting to get a win to get back to the title, like you made Michael Chandler look good. And that's very difficult to do.
I wouldn't say he made Michael Chandler look good. I would say he couldn't finish Michael Chandler a second time, and Michael Chandler made that fight fun.
Like you're making. I don't know, man. He could have. I know there's only 5 rounds in the fight, but if there was like 1 or 2 more, he would have definitely lost.
Against Chandler?
I will also say, I personally, I don't know if Samir, clearly you don't agree, but I'm personally of the belief that I think Charles currently in the lightweight division is probably like including Islam. I mean, technically he doesn't really belong in the division anymore, but like I'm saying Charles is like the 3rd best grappler in the division, and Gamrot's like 4th or 5th best. Like he, in his fight against Arman Sarukian, pretty handedly out-grappled him. Yeah. And Arman's one of the better grapplers in the division. I don't think Charles is going to manhandle Mateus Gamrot, especially now after he's been kind of smoked on throughout his career. And, in the last few fights. And I also think Gamrot is just strong, like more of a power striker. I genuinely think he's probably going to knock Charles out still. Like Fiziev, I feel like Gamrot is a harder matchup than Fiziev, because Fiziev, you can take him down easier than Gamrot, and like he could submit him. I don't think he's going to finish Gamrot. Personally, I think Gamrot, unfortunately, I like Gamrot a bit, but unfortunately he's going to finish Charles, in my opinion.
Because the only way I see Charles winning is by decision, and I don't think if it goes
over 5 rounds,
and if it goes all 5 rounds, I don't think.
That's fair.
Because he'd have to win.
I
have to win.
I don't think I can disagree with you guys. I think you guys make some very valid points. I just love Charles. I don't want to see him lose.
Oh, I love Charles too, and it hurts my soul.
Dude, you gotta understand. Charles is gone. After that,
Bronx is no more. We're back to Charlie.
His soul got I saw his soul go up.
Yeah,
it's like his lifeless body's there, and I saw the soul go up. He's gone.
This was his
Bronx is no more.
This was his Bobby Green versus Jalen Turner moment.
Yeah,
now he's King Green.
Yeah, King Charles.
Yeah, he's King
Oliveira.
King the Bronx.
But yeah, that was a breaking news that all happened this week. It was crazy.
Yeah.
There's our group chat was going ballistic with rumors and all that stuff. But moving on, more news. Kai Asakura moving up to Bantamweight.
That's pretty good. Kinda.
I mean, there's still grapplers there. The champ is the grappler.
There's arguably more grapplers there, but maybe
we'll see.
Maybe he'll just
maybe he wants to beef up so he can get stronger at defending takedowns. Yeah, I could see that.
But also
cool,
welcome. You get to fight Umar Nurmagomedov. Right. Okay, so I'm dead. Right.
Yeah. And even if he goes on a little bit of a run, he's like Sean or something. Rob. The machine. Okay, no. Any thoughts on that one, Samir? Kai moving up to Bantam.
You know my opinions on
Shouldn't have even asked
him. Let's just...
honestly, I'm really happy, actually.
So you can get smoked a bit more.
His ass fucking handed to him.
Yeah.
Just first fight, he gets suplex and gets knocked out.
Yeah.
Go back to Japan, little bro.
Lil bro, yeah.
That's crazy. Steve Garcia versus David Onama got announced. Cool.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's a good fight. It'd be exciting to see. It's on November 1st. Is that the main event? Oh, it's the main event though. Yeah, that fight night's not gonna be a good one, guys. Any more news you guys saw?
There is some new. Well, not
UFC news before. One thing I thought was really funny, and I don't know if it's true or not, about the apparently Dana's like $25 million in debt to some casinos or to some like casino in Vegas.
He's on my Bruno Mars treatment.
Yeah, no wonder the fighters don't get paid because he's a gambler
and
he's got
no
an addiction.
wonder we're gonna have Apex number 500.
Yeah,
it's like he has to get that money to Vegas somehow.
Guys, can you blame him? He's going to Vegas to make back all the money he loses on the slapping.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, fuck, black.
all his other revenues, with the BJJ, with the power slap.
Hey, don't diss the BJJ. That's cool.
I'm gonna diss the BJJ. It sucks. Anyways.
Because the whole thing, isn't it like, didn't like one of the BJJ champs vacate their belt to go to the UFC?
Probably.
I think that happened.
I don't. The only one I know about is Mikey Mesamushi, who's like just a sellout.
Yeah. They all just like, it's...
Craig Jones better.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's it really for UFC news. That's kind of recent.
Wait, no, there's something else. I just remembered. Oh my god. Actually the best announcement. Oh man, I'm getting like giddy just thinking about it.
Do you know what he's talking about?
No. You probably don't. Clearly not, because you didn't mention it. Guys, Santiago Ponzinibbio pulled out of his fight against Vicente Luque and got replaced by Joel Alvarez. Guys, guess what? We're getting a Luque sliming!
You know what? Vicente Luque hasn't been mentioned in the podcast a while.
I mean nothing. No. I'm gonna stop saying something get copyrighted, but oh my god, it's actually the day that I saw that announcement, I actually had to like take a lap around the house. I was jumping with joy. Luque's getting slimed out and Ponzinibbio. I love Ponzinibbio. I don't think he was gonna win that fight. So it's actually like the best case scenario for me, where I don't get to see a fighter I like lose, and I get to see a fighter I dislike greatly get slimed out by Joel Alvarez, who's a fun player. So we don't lose here. We don't lose. Isn't that on the Rio card?
Yep.
Ooh. Man, that's so good. That's so electric.
A bunch of fighters got removed. That's another thing that happened. Ryan Hall. Nick Diaz,
a bunch of like unks. Nick Diaz.
Who got signed, never fought, got cut. So,
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, great. That was really good.
And then like Alaquinta, I thought he was retired, so it makes sense that he got cut.
Yeah.
Also
DWCS, great week from Dana White's Contender Series.
Yeah.
Very fun.
Make sure to check out Ben's account, B-Mails MMA, because he posted pretty cool stuff on there.
I chat about that because I find it interesting, and I've watched it, like, I report on it and shit. But it's just, all the fights were kind of fun. Like,
they're always fun.
Did you watch the whole thing, or did you watch it from, like, the women's fight on?
Women's fight on.
Okay, so you watched was that the third fight?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So the first fight, it was this dude, Rafael Tobias, versus Jair de Oliveira. It was I believe, a middleweight fight.
Yep.
And the difference in height, I have it written somewhere. Right, yeah. So Tobias, he's 6'1". A bigger middleweight, but not that bad. Jair de Oliveira was 5'9". 5'9". It was like this. And do you want to know what happened? De Oliveira got fucking dummied.
Yeah.
He got bounced around the cage, and it was a really funny fight.
Yep.
Javier Reyes beat Justice Torres some light. It was a really fun fight, but it was just some light. The fight you watched was actually ridiculous. Sofia Montenegro versus Gisela Chavez. It was a great fight, and it was, I don't think they count, but you could even say it was like, at least for women's MMA, probably the fight of the year. Honestly,
yeah,
it was. It looked like Robbie Lawler, Rory McDonald. It was crazy. Also, it was a robbery. I will also add, Chavez shouldn't have won. Fair play to you, but Montenegro won all day and night. It was crazy, but both of them got a contract, so fair play to you ladies, fair play. Some dude from Kyrgyzstan got an insane knockout. His name's Magomedov. He's trained with Khabib. Anyways.
Oh yeah, I remember I was watching that one specifically, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
Oh my god, and this one can strike too.
We're cooked. And then we got some dude named Barbier fighting some dude named Mantas. And Mantas got the win. He's from Lithuania. Shout out Jonas Valanciunas. We all love Jonas Valanciunas, former Toronto Raptor. One of the greatest. And it was just a really great Contender series.
Yeah.
Really fun.
Yeah.
Really fun.
Yeah. Another MMA news though. Unified MMA has 2 events coming up back to back.
Yeah.
Canadian MMA promotion.
Big.
Some title fights.
Oh,
some
yeah.
cool fights. Make sure to check them out. We're not gonna break them down because
we might break the one down next week.
we could.
Just watch out for that.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Hunter Lee, former interviewee and friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod. Great fighter.
Fighting his second fight on Cage Fury Fighting Championships this weekend. 4-0 in his pro career. He's only 24 years old, 25.
Something. He's 25, yeah.
Great.
And you know what?
Really good grappler.
He's
really
going
good
to win this match. He's going to win this match. And he has to call out the champ. Chris Brown. His nickname's Breezy the Future. More like Breezy the Past. He's going bye-bye.
Breezy the Future Brown.
Yeah.
Is the champ of CFFC.
He pulled out due to injury. Hunter, you gotta call him out, bro.
Yeah.
Breezy the Future, Breezy the Past. He's going bye-bye. Gone with the wind, like the breeze. Boom. Hunter Lee.
Get that chip.
Big game.
Do it.
Hunter Lee.
Do it for Manitoba. Shout out Manitoba.
Do it for Flin Flon.
Do it for Flin Flon. Shout out Swan River.
We are bringing it home.
Shout out Swan River, Manitoba. And Flin Flon, Manitoba.
And the paw.
And the paw.
And the
paw's
paw.
alright. I don't know. A lot of crime there. I don't mess with that place.
I'm spent just talking about, Luque and
Hunter Lee.
I'm talking about Ramon Taveras.
Ramon. Yeah.
Don't get me fucking started on that guy.
Why are you watching Hunter Lee highlights?
Hey, friend of the pod right here.
Friend of the pod.
Formerly the Mather.
Hey! Me and Ben are there.
We are. We're there somewhere. You'll see a Maple Leafs jersey somewhere.
He actually fucked this dude up.
He was doing cartwheels on it. Sorry, guys. We're watching Hunter Lee highlights. Go watch Hunter Lee if you haven't. He's a great prospect, great fighter.
Hunter, is it Big Game?
He's Big Game Hunter Lee.
Big Game Hunter Lee.
Formerly the Manther.
I still like the Manther more. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Hunter. I'm sorry, John. Sorry to both of you guys.
The Manther with the cheetah print shorts went so tough.
It was so good.
It was so
tough.
But
Big Game Hunter.
It makes sense.
That's pretty good too.
It makes sense. But I think
Hunter's this Friday, so look out.
We will be watching that.
Yup.
I always love our awkward little daps that we do midway through episodes. But that's it for this week, guys. Thank you always so much for watching. And stay tuned.
Big announcement. Coming out next week.
Next Tuesday. Be prepared. We
locked up a new interview.
You never know what we could pull out of our ass.
No.
Right?
He's fighting for a belt in October.
He's fighting for a belt in October. You guys are not ready for this. You do not want to miss it.
You do not want to miss it. This Tuesday. It's coming up.
This Tuesday?
It'll be posted. There'll be clips posted on Tuesday as well. So if you want to watch a little bit, some highlights from that interview. Thank you so much to our guest. Interviewee. We're not going to say his name.
New friend of the pod.
Just know the writing's on the buttocks.
It truly is. If you think, we love you. We appreciate you for coming on the show.
Yeah.
And you guys will see it next week, and it will be electric.
It'll be great. But stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for next week's episode where we run through this whole card, talk about the upcoming card, the pay-per-view, and make matchups maybe for this fight night that just happened. But again, thank you guys always so much for watching. Again, we really appreciate all your views, your likes, your subscriptions.
If you enjoyed it,
like and subscribe.
I
never wanted to be that
Drop
person,
a comment.
but
Drop a comment.
Say,
Say, if you think this guy's crazy for not picking Louie Sutherland.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yes, as always, thank you so much for watching, and
love you guys.
Yes, love you all. Say goodbye, Samir. Wave or something.
Bye.
Guys watching like Gooner highlights.
I know you're not talking.
I don't know what you were talking about. Dick in throat, dick in throat, dick in throat.
How do I name this? Edit? No. File?
End of audio recording.